let's do NBA awards predictions, and I can't wait for you to hear what I've got for Coach of the Year.
Oh.
Start us off, Ryan. Defensive Player of the Year this season.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Can't be Lakers.
Can't be Lakers. I've got Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, yeah. Oh! You said that you didn't have a hot take.
I said that was a hot take.
Oh, that is a fucking hot take.
I told you. I said I got a hot take.
Oh, I thought you had fucking Anthony Davis.
No.
Okay, so fuck, that is massive.
I know.
You reckon he's really gonna do it?
Yeah.
No. More importantly, you think that they're gonna?
He's
you
done it
thi-
already.
You think they're gonna vote? You think they're gonna vote him in?
Yeah, when he's blocking everyone from the 3-point line, all these guards because they can't drive. No one can drive in the key of this guy because of his length.
You don't.
He's blocked Clay. He's a great shooter. Knows what he's on. Blocked Andrew Wiggins. He's so lengthy.
Yeah.
I think he's blocked.
Did you see like the clip of on podcast P Paul George and Draymond Green a few weeks ago? They were saying you're not going to be able to do that in the NBA, and then I just saw a clip of Paul George on podcast just this week or something. He's like, I'll take it all back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's legit.
And, Damian Lillard's bad shot with Paul George, Wembanyama was going to be able to block
Yeah.
that.
Bro, if he's
fuck.
blocking Andrew Wiggins from the perimeter, he's going to guard guards.
And Clay.
It's not going to mean anything when a guard blows by him because he's that lengthy. He can get blown by and still block him.
Yeah. I'm not willing.
And they're going to be shooting so... Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I have the same take.
Do you have him?
Defensive Player of the Year, I have Wembanyama.
Oh.
It is huge.
Oh, but
serious.
that's pretty bold to just go straight up.
From rookie, that's how much of a unicorn this guy is.
Whoa. You don't think... Okay, the main thing with these unicorns or the light post looking guys, you make them dance. You don't... I know he can move his feet. I know that already. But you don't think we're going to see a lot of dancing?
We're going to see a lot of dancing, but the recovery, we've seen that, and he can recover.
Wow.
He's so good at recovering from the mid-range go.
He's that long that those dancing... He doesn't have to move. That's the thing. People are going to dance and their dancing is 1-2 steps left, right. He can still stay centered.
No, but they make him
hold it.
dance. They do whatever they can to make him dance.
Yeah, I know,
and then
but
he's
he
like,
won't have to adjust as much because those little adjustments normal people would do, he won't have to be doing that.
So, one last question. He's coming up against Kyrie Irving, one-on-one. Who's having a better game? Kyrie's going
He's
to...
having a better game.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I'd
naturally,
say
Kyrie, because...
Kyrie would, like, cook him.
Not
Especially in
cook
a
him.
playoff game.
Not cook him. Come on. We're talking about Spurs versus Mavs. That's a different story. Spurs are tanking.
I'm happy to be wrong. I know how good he is, and I've seen his highlights
Step
as well.
back jumpers, normally you can't guard step back jumpers.
Yeah, I know.
But this guy can.
But, like, when you're built like a light post or a light pole, they're going to put him on skates. Kyrie, Steph, Trae Young.
I don't doubt that. I don't
Yeah.
doubt that some of that, but
Anyway.
The stats
gonna
will
be a
speak
help
for
defender
themselves.
there.
The
Well,
stats will speak for
Fuck,
itself.
I have to channel the Laker brain. We call him Laker brain. I have to channel it because I've picked Anthony Davis to finally win Defensive Player of the Year.
Nah.
Obviously, he has to stay on the court, but in terms of the first question I asked you, are the voters even going to give it to Wembanyama, or is it like, the rookie buffer? I reckon the voters are going to give it to Lakers and AD this year.
you know what? I had AD first just quickly. I did have AD first, but then I was like, let's take off the Laker cap. And the reason why I took him out, like, I hope he gets it, but I took him out because if they are playing Jackson Hayes and or Christian Wood a lot more often, they're going to be more the defensive anchor.
Yeah.
Whereas last year, AD was doing all the help D, he was doing everything. But now it's...
Christian
I feel
Wood's-
like that...
Christian Wood's not going to be no defense.
Yeah, he's not going to be no defense, but Jackson Hayes will be there. And I just feel like that load might get taken off AD a little bit.
Yeah.
My runners-up are Chet and Bam Adebayo.
Oh, yeah, fuck. I realized you just said yours already. Anyway, yeah, Bam. Yeah, Bam will be good. And he wasn't even, the GMs didn't even like his interior defense.
Nah, but he came out for hot this preseason. So.
Yeah, he's one of the best. All right, let's go over to Sixth Man of the Year, if that's okay. And I'll start us off with a bit of a weird one. Emmanuel Quickly, second last year. I think he's going to get it this year. There's not a more obvious choice. He can't. I do not think he can get the start over anyone or over Brunson, point guard.
Yep.
No.
You think he's going to start?
I think that's the issue with Quickly. he was already iffy about the whole situation with starting or not. I think now he's got more momentum. He's going to start over whoever's SG.
But he's such a Brunson's position.
No, he's going to be shooting guard. It's going to be a guard kind of situation, and that's why I have.
Who have you got? Go, you go. Who have you got?
I've got Josh Hart.
Josh Hart. Okay, yeah, that could be a good pick.
I
Yeah.
wanted to put Emmanuel quickly, but man, Josh Hart, he does it all. He gets to close out the game because
He's a
of what he
great
does.
6-man type.
So
yeah.
I've got him in there. I don't know who else to really compare with.
Yeah.
But
And the
Josh
thing is,
Hart.
the biggest thing here, who have you got?
And that's why I have Kuminga.
Okay. Which is the
I'm
starting fives as well. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with, like, obviously he'll play off Andrew Wiggins and the Curry, but now he has actually, like, he can, with Chris Paul slowing down the pace of that offense with the second rotation, I think Kuminga will find his step and really show out.
If you told me right now, and it's a massive chance, who knows what's going to happen? If you told me right now, Chris Paul's definitely coming off the bench, which we don't know, my pick would be Chris Paul, 100%. That'd be the most obvious one.
Down, but I just
Really?
don't know.
We
who's
don't know
gonna-
what's
yeah.
going to happen. So Draymond's going to be out for at least a couple of weeks. So Chris Paul's going to be starting, it looks like, to start the season. Is he going to be willing to go to the bench? Who knows?
There's a
No,
preseason game. They got him from the bench. They put him on the bench.
No,
to start.
but Chris Paul isn't a scorer. And these 6 men are usually high-scoring guys, volume slashers, and that's why Chris Paul doesn't fit that mold.
Yeah,
But, anyway.
but if he's carrying the second unit, which the Warriors have always lacked a unit behind Steph, if he's carrying, again, the narratives, if he's carrying the second unit, they're going to be like, oh,
I
Chris
think
Paul,
Kuminga
God.
will be. Kuminga will be.
Okay.
I'm high.
All right. The let's go to the most improved player. I'll kick us off. I've got Scotty Barnes. It's the seas have parted for Scotty Barnes. Yeah, they've still got a few good players, but I think, as we all know, it's a bit of now or never for the Raptors.
Yep.
And it's like that meme with the guy with the stick poking. It's like, are you going to turn into a star or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Had a bit of a backwards year last year. Are you going to turn into a star, Scotty Barnes? Show us this year, or you're part of the cull. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're part of the cull even next off season, maybe. I got to pick him because I feel like it's just so made for him to do most improved this year.
breakout season, you're saying almost.
It got to be. Otherwise, they're really blowing it up. What do you think? Most improved player.
Mr. Hillbilly Kobe, Austin Reeves, baby.
You think he's going to take a big enough step again to win that award?
Yeah.
Hasn't.
I think last year he probably only averaged 12 points.
But I feel like everyone's already been like, when I thought of Austin Reeves,
He's already there.
he's already had that
Yeah.
leap. You know what I mean? Or he's already had the narrative leap. You know what I mean?
I think he's going to average 20
Ooh.
or more.
Mm.
And so if he's doing that, then I think it's his.
Cheech, most improved.
Yeah, I've got a few, but I have to end up going with Keegan Murray. I think
Oh,
he'll
your
take a
man.
leap from 12 points average 12 points, to something in the 20 region.
Was it only 12 last
Yes.
year? Oh, yeah, he could be the one then.
So he could be the one as
He's
they
the
figure out that roster.
He's going to have more responsibility and all that. Yeah, they're going to
Great
really
shooter.
go for it.
Knockdown shooter.
It would be very wise for them to, yes, make him a guy who keeps growing and growing and growing. Now, the Rookie of the Year. Is this even a question? Oh,
It's a question.
don't even tell me. You don't tell me you guys are picking him for Defensive Player of the Year and not Rookie of the Year. Tell me you have Wembanyama as Rookie of the Year.
I have Wembanyama as
Okay.
Rookie of the Year.
Okay, you?
I've got Chet.
Not really.
No.
I do have Chet.
You're not really, though.
Yeah.
How can you put...
No, see, my first thought, when I wanted to put Chet, I thought the ball wasn't going to be enough in his
So
hand.
you think that Wembanyama, who can literally dunk the ball from half court, you think that he's going to have such a season where he wins Defensive Player of the Year, but he's not going to have such a season where he's better than another rookie?
I couldn't go off my word. I backed Chet at the start. I'm sticking with it.
It's Wemby.
I'm sticking with
You
it.
just, I don't even know how you can even not pick him. All right, now let's go to this one, Executive of the Year, which is the GM, the General Manager. I'll kick us off. They normally give this award for things that have happened like in the off season that we just went through.
Yep.
And whose off season that we just went through? Who does everyone think was the best? Not them. Joe Cronin of the Portland Trailblazers, because
Wow.
everyone thought that he would get nothing for Dame, and what the fuck did he get? Everything. He got way more than anyone expected.
That's not the answer, Nathan.
Okay, what is the answer?
The answer is Sam Presti from Oklahoma City.
For what did he get?
No, it's a last year award.
Yeah, who did he
They've
get?
been developing their roster. They've been it's the accumulation of talent. It's sort of like what happens with the Kings last year. The Kings GM the Kings executive won it last year. And they're gonna have a show out season, being well over 500, maybe in the 600s. And that's why I have them.
Interesting.
Okay.
Those are both interesting takes because I've got one.
Who?
Rob Pelinka. Who else?
No, it doesn't work.
What? Because
It
you went
doesn't
up
work.
a Gabe Vincent and a Christian Wood.
No, it doesn't work. And
From
you
last, all right. So are we talking about last year as well? What do we do from All Star?
No. It's. I think it's given for the off season we just
Like
experienced.
last year when we spoke about this, we spoke about prior as well. So
don't
since the
know.
All Star break, realistically, we're the number one
I'm
defensive
telling
team
you,
in the
Joe
league.
Cronin's gonna win it.
We're the number one defensive team in the league. We've had the best trades since All Star to now.
All right,
Laugh now, cry later.
Shut up. All right. Coach of the year. Here's my interesting pick that I previewed. I don't know the last person to win. I reckon it's not often. I don't know the last person to win 2 consecutive Coach of the Years. But I'm going Mike Brown again for the Sacramento Kings. Why? Coach of the Year, similar to some of these awards, is like for the team that's like they shoot up more than most people think they will. And when I look around, I think that everyone that's going to shoot up has a reason to, like a player, like I guess like a Jokic or a Zion in a way. Are they really going to give it? If Zion dominates, are you really giving it to the Pelicans coach? You know what I mean? I think the Kings, with their sort of squad that isn't full of superstars, it's a unit, including the coach. I think they're going to go for second or even first again. We know about that Denver depth that's been touched down a bit. I think the Kings are going to burst out the gates again, and then everyone's just going to look in the mirror and be like, well, what a job Mike Brown's doing. But, yeah, what do you got?
I respect that take, Nathan, but the Coach of the Year will go to the Oklahoma City's Mark.
Mark Dagnall.
Yeah, Mark Dagnall.
I've got him as well.
Oh,
So
wow. Okay.
I'm going to back that.
Right, okay.
taking more
And yeah, that's
places.
just
I can
basically
see that.
piggybacking off the Executive of the Year.
Yeah, I can say that. All right. Now, the last award, I think we've gone through all of them here. Yep.
MVP.
The last award, the most valuable player for this season, Luka Doncic. It's time.
Look at Doncic, I
It's
reckon.
time. It's time. He's doing it.
I just don't think they'll have a good enough record. That West is heavily
It's going to be a
pressed.
Westbrook type win. They're going to be in, like, I don't know, 5th to 8th.
Triple dub.
But he's going to be averaging, be ready. This guy will be averaging like 33, 8 and 8, 8 and 6, or 6 and 8, something like that.
Ryan, tell
I
us.
have no
He's
doubt.
going bright red. Well,
MVP.
yeah. You're not going to do something stupid.
Anthony Davis.
No, you're not.
What do you mean?
Show me what you've written. You don't actually have Anthony Davis.
I didn't put him for defensive of the year.
I should have started off with no stupid
because
ones.
I have him MVP. What do you mean though? It's Anthony Davis. No one.
So it's
Do you know
just-
what level he's
It's a
playing at,
Laker.
right?
Is it a Laker award night, or is it a
you know-
NBA award night?
Do you know what? do you know how he's playing right now? Definitely better than Embiid. Definitely better than Embiid. He was the
fuck.
reigning MVP who everyone's forgotten about.
Remember,
that he was the
Anthony
MVP.
Davis is going to take more jump shots. Apparently, Dave Hams has given him the green light for 6.
3-point
That's-
jump shot.
Nah, man.
He's not even the best player on his team.
Wow. It's hard to argue when you got LeBron James.
So, can you respond to that? He's not even the best player on his team.
Let
But he
alone,
probably is.
Let
No,
alone
he's
MVP.
No, he's not.
All right.
We'll see how healthy LeBron
Who's
is.
better, LeBron or Embiid?
LeBron.
Yes.
Don't you remember last week? what I said last week, LeBron.
LeBron or Luka?
Why do you start defending Luka? I had Luka. All my things make sense. Don't worry.
Wow,
Go.
he's really covered his
Yeah,
tracks.
it's really
Go.
For the MVP this season, I have Jokic. Back to back.
Oh.
Back to back.
I
He's
knew it.
doing it
Oh.
again, man.
I knew it.
The smooth operator is going to run rings around the competition and dominate.
I reckon surely Jokic parks it again at the end of the season like he did last season.
You know what? And people will notice that and give it to him anyway. That's what will happen.
Luka won't be able to afford to park it because they'll be fighting until the end. Anthony Davis. Not even the best player on his team. That's like me saying Jaylen Brown or Tyler.
Are you watching game tomorrow?
Yeah, Nuggets
All right,
Lakers.
all right.
NBA season.
You watch.
Check out all our videos and we'll talk to you next time.